Hello, people. My name is Kale Boss. The only boss. Oh, wait, what else? Have you heard? Wait, do you know that Tapt Send is live in Texas? Oh, you didn't know? We went to New York. Now we are live in Texas. So people in Texas and around, all you have to do is to download Tapt Send. Yes, Tapt Send has become the most unique, secure, and fast way of sending money across the world to your loved ones anywhere. Okay, so download Tapt Send on Google Play Store or App Store, and when you're in Texas or around, you just have to put in the code TXGH. What did I say? TXGH, and you get $10 for your first transaction you make. Mahama media, Texas, you drew very soon we'll conquer everywhere. Download Tapt Send now on Google Play and App Store. Tapt Send, it's secure, convenient, easy, and fast.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. 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 Green select glucometer. Check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. Sugar level, check it. 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 Select glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. 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 Green select glucometer. Check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. Sugar level, check it. 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 Check it.
Select glucometer.
Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Today happens to be Friday, and Friday addiction is all about happiness. It's going to be fun. It's going to be super great. And let me officially welcome you to Showbiz Daily. My name is MC Berryman. Happy to be your favorite MC's MC. And in the shots with me, the main man, Kobe Just Fine.
Yes, sir.
Kobe Just Fine.
Yes, sir.
You can follow him on all the social media platforms, MTN, Tigo. Kobe Just Fine.
Yeah, man.
Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Kobe Just Fine, KOBBYJOSBN.
Yes, sir.
So
So follow me on all social media platforms on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Snapchat, everywhere. The Kobe is KOBBY, the Just One is JOSBN. Yes, sir. This is how we do it.
Is it what was in personal part? You are working.
Oh, no necessarily. Sorry, yes, you have to.
Kobe Joseph, he is a blogger, and you know what? He is the nation's blogger.
Yes, sir.
Yes, nation's blogger.
Forget to be.
Yes, you forget to be our own. So,
originator. So forget. Can any move say?
can some more.
Oh, so I no credit there that fact day. That one they move to.
So the question will be besides the way I will shape you about you. I want to know, like what said now in the sun. Now we police.
Eka brand. Oh, yes.
Eka brand no.
I say me pay beer, so that's the only thing.
There be would be.
Movie me shave anytime. No. One thing I personally me share that my knee share that.
Sir, like the 5, you know.
No, start
Yes.
I know other in opera Bokaswa. And now all the Bokaswa.
I say me I did be a nebefe. So
okay.
You are loving it and it has been part of me.
Okay, all right. And blogging and send an email here.
Oh, gradually everything is moving.
So
yeah, I mean I've seen growth. I'm seeing success too. from moving from one level to the other. So just that the only thing I'm asking Ghanaians of the world to do is to support also. Support not there, it's reciprocal. I mean, following my channels, I mean, sharing some of my posts just to also let the world see the good things that I'm doing out there.
Okay, all right. So that is Kobe Josvan. Please do well to follow him on all the social media platforms. Like he said, I mean, rightfully said, KOBBYJOSVA on all the social media platforms. That is Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and all. To my middle side, I call him Chamo in Team Solomon Dodo. He's a YouTuber, of course, IT geek, anything concerning IT. He's a specialist over there. So if you have any challenges, all you need to do is to just consult him or pick up the numbers on the screen. Call us and let's do more things over there. Chamo.
Yeah.
Bibi Abakodia.
Boko.
Bibi Asheye. Ebusia.
Oh yeah, Obia.
YouTube.
And then me koso.
So. Yeah, cash out kakra.
Oh, for sure. They did it. Yeah, can't say be no crown. I just say yeah, that one for.
So.
Yeah, nyama number so, but.
You be try
to
you be for card dear. I need to for dear. You be try one dear.
I know there no problem. But we want more anyway.
Oh, everybody wants more. Even the ocean crowd demands more. Chamo, Charlie, won't follow no social media platform. And on me then, and I'm basically follow social media platform. I know you are on TikTok.
I'm not that active, so I am a person.
Oh, for real?
Yes,
yeah,
you
should
can follow me on Twitter. I think I have more numbers on Twitter.
On Twitter, yeah.
Now X. Yeah.
Same one on TikTok too, yeah.
Yeah, on TikTok too, yeah. The same. Or the handle is at Intidoso. Yeah.
Okay. Because I saw a video now. One beige Khalifa anymore now we trap video now we trap cover. Hey,
can you were there, you know?
No,
I
was there.
You want to now?
I was there.
Yeah.
But I wasn't there.
Now,
but I wasn't in the video.
Yeah, so
to make a video mood
and the video mood, but we were just right there.
Over so I just go check him about all the social media platforms, especially TikTok and of course TikTok, Twitter, so kind of. Yep, let's move on to marketing, social media marketing manager for Shagzy. The brand name is soon. Oshane say no wa hwe ni kiki na afa onya ne coke. We dey coke anade. Brand say na yem.
Cheers.
Coke. Say you say Coca-Cola na ono no.
Rastafari.
O dey Friday dey na uji weni o.
Oh, Ben.
O dey uji weni o.
Oh.
Uji weni o.
It's part of life, you know. It's part of what we do. We can't just kill ourselves. Yes, from Monday through to Friday, we work so hard, and at least one of the days you need to relax. You need to take things on ease. That is why most people would want to call it a freestyle Friday.
You know that.
Yeah. So we are just keeping it calm and simple.
Simple. All right. Now it comes on the name call.
Everything is cool. I think, guys, tomorrow, God willing, tomorrow, those who are in the UK, we here in Ghana are following keenly, and everybody around the world. It is all about the Tabia Ghana Music Awards UK,
exactly,
which will be happening, and of course, Shatawale will be performing on the night. Everything is set. Everything is set for his performance, and I understand he has some surprises that he's going to do on stage. So people should anticipate. Those who weren't able to fly to the UK to be part of the event, of course, can follow across all their social media handles, as well as Sammy Flex TV's Shagzy's official page, because Shagzy is also an official partner for the Tabia Ghana Music Awards UK, as well as all the SM handles. There would be updates, so people should just keep their fingers crossed and just follow across all these platforms. Any of these platforms that you land yourself on, you get yourself updated.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much, Roland and Martin. Let's move straight to business. But before that, let's say thank you to Currency the Guitar Rasta, and of course, Richard the Finest Boy Flex being our producer and our director, and to you too. Thank you for being a part of the show now and then. And if this happens to be the first time you're doing this with us, please do well to subscribe, like, hit the notification bell. So anytime you do the upload, you'll be the first person to see it and then watch and feel Let me use this opportunity to wish happy birthday to my lovely sister Dinah Yabua, CEO of Top Ladies Salon, Sunyane Abesim. This is coming from Sly G Empire. Like I said earlier on, maybe a previous episode, may catch us all the two on definitely I'm going to do it for you. So God bless you, Mama Dinah, and I say Sister Dinah Yabua. Sunyane, one of your CEO of Top Ladies Salon. God bless you. Happy birthday on behalf of Sammy Flex TV. We wish you good luck and everything that you do. Let's move straight to business. Tabia Ghana Music Awards UK happening live, God willing, tomorrow, 7th of October. Say a quick recap. Quick anticipations. Now, share the charges, what they are going to say about it. Who is going to win what? Do some of them deserve to be in that category? Those kind of questions, baby side. That will be a first topic for discussion. Chamo, what do you so? Then you want to Roland Mo. Now, kind courtesy Tabia and of course Alodia Productions, West Coast Entertainment.
Alodia Promotions. Yeah.
Alodia Promotions, sorry. Alodia Promotions kind Omonomo Edi Jumedi. Now Ochina is going to be fire. Shatawale, like you said earlier, is performing. Anticipations. What are your anticipations? How do you think it's going to go?
Well, I think the anticipation is very high for those who are nominated. Yeah, yes, we've gone through all the categories, and of course it is a complete reflection of all the activities that took place in the year under review. As far as I'm concerned, the Ghana Music Awards UK has established themselves as a very reputable brand.
Yeah.
Yes, as far as music promotion and all, awarding people is concerned. And I like the fact that they don't how do we call it, neglect the base industry, which is the Ghanaian music enclave. They try as hard as possible to still have that particular connection. When you check an award scheme like the Ghana Music Awards USA, this year actually, I feel there was some level of disconnect from the base industry. But the Ghana Music Awards UK has found a way to still keep that particular connection regardless of all the challenges that they face. So you see them doing a launch in Ghana, as well as heavy promotion in the UK, because when you check their timelines, you realize that all the artists that are built to perform and all that, all these people are being picked up, and the euphoria around them is so massive. And when you check the patronage, you listen to the commentaries from the CEO, Alodia himself, you realize that the patronage so far has been very good. And in fact, I like also when he says that the patronage is not only yes, even though this award scheme is based or revolves around awarding artists, the patronage itself is to the scheme. And that is what gladdens my heart, because at the end of the day, if it is around the artist, yes, the award scheme is designed to award the artist though, but we know how funny some of these artists react to award schemes in recent times. So if the patronage is to the scheme, at least there is some form of lifeline for the award scheme. At least there is some form of huge future for the award scheme. So because it doesn't revolve around a section of artists, even if they decide to be skeptical or pull out self, at least the award scheme has some level of patronage that the people love them for. You understand? Then if somebody is buying tickets, they are buying tickets because this is an experiential event aside the awards that they are going to give. I always tell people that awards nights are in two different categories in one. There is one that is giving awards or awarding musicians, and there is the event side, that is the musical performance side. I like the fact that people patronize the event also because of that side. So at the end of the day, yes, some may be going there because of their favorites going to win something, but others are also going because the whole event organization is on point, and they are also going to enjoy themselves. So yes, so far it looks good. And when you look at the anticipation and the heavy promotion that they are doing in the UK, because that is where the event obviously will be taking place. When you look at all these things, it looks good. PSC Esther, right after performing, is off to the UK. right after performing in Ghana for the president. She was straight to the airport, and she landed in the UK. And look at the reception that was given to her by the event organizers. It means that yes, aside the fact that they are going to award musicians, the event production itself is on point. There is massive, how do we call it, attention to detail as far as the event promotion is concerned, and the enthusiasm in which these artists who are being built to participate in this event give to the scheme. Because on Shatawale's, before Shatawale even moved from Ghana into the UK, we also the number of paparazzis, the videos that were flying here and there, the commentaries that he made as far as this event is concerned. If all these awards came, both local and foreign, we have the Ghana Music Awards Europe, we have the Ghana Music Awards USA, the VGMAs, which is the Vodafone Ghana Music Awards. As far as other Ghana Music Awards, if we have artists who would publicize the event this way, even before the D-Day, show massive participation, show massive enthusiasm, at least it is good for our industry. It shows that yes, we love what we do, and regardless of whatever differences or squabbles we may have with each other, we still appreciate every little effort that we put as a unit. So if you ask me, the anticipation is high, and I would say congratulations to the event organizers in advance. I think the event is even successful before it's even kickstart. So I would say congratulations to them in advance, and congratulations to all the winners that are going to emerge on the night. Whether it comes to, if you ask me who deserves what or who doesn't deserve, that I can't say. So far as you find yourself in that category, you're a potential winner. So it's up to you to play your politics right. I tell people there are music politics in this game. If you're able to play your politics right, you will get it. And so far as it is a competition now, if that particular phase of this industry is a competition, if you're able to do your things right, at least you emerge the winner. And congratulations to them.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much, Roland Amate. Let's move straight to Chamo. But then, Chamo. What is your anticipation? Before that, before we bring inside now, after everybody is done with the anticipations and then submissions, it may be a categories. Then randomly, maybe I will just come inside with any suggestion or something. So, Chamo, Pacho, what do you expect?
Well, I think so far so good. I mean, they did the launch here in Ghana, and it went well. I think, they had a lot of people gracing the occasion, including Shatawale. And then now Shatawale is also built to perform.
Oh, Azunto is already there.
A lot of people are going, and I think so far so good. I mean, when you look at the publicity, the anticipation, the way people are talking about it, and when you watch your social media, when you go through the social media platform, people are talking about it, people are, ready for it. I saw one video where I think Alodia was visiting Sammy, and he went there with VIP, and then I think the VIPs and other guys. I mean, it's so interesting what is happening in the UK right now. I think they will have a good show. So let's wait and see what will happen on the D-Day. But I'm expecting a very good show.
Okay. Yes. Okay. All right. Kobe Josvan. I think so. This happens to be the first time I'm in your Asia set, right?
Yeah, sure.
So I know what you are capable of. I know you. I believe you.
Yes, sir.
Kobe Josvan. So from your blogging brains, let's see your anticipation and expectations.
First of all, let me congratulate the organizers for putting this massive work. I mean, for 7 years being in existence, it's not easy. And we are in the country where we know how it is when you are starting a business, and you know the kind of challenges and difficulties that you pass through. So for a business to stand on its toe for 7 years, I think we need to applaud the organizers.
They deserve it. They deserve it.
And also, I think one thing too that I personally loved was the promotion. I mean, this year's promotion was massive from all angles. I mean, that of Ghana here, UK, and even how they even welcome these artists for this maiden event. All that I have to say is that everybody at each category is a potential winner.
Exactly.
And so therefore, we are urging and hoping, say, will be a hard work and any input or the accommodation wouldn't be in vain. And we also expecting a show that will be very thrilling, a show that will also put Ghana on the map, and a show that will also amplify some of the great works that these our creatives are also doing. But there's one thing too that I think I've loved about this award scheme, that all the time they try to bring even some of the veteran musicians on board, trying to bridge that kind of unity that we've been always talking about. And we can't build an industry with always neglecting some of our great potentials. Someone started it somewhere and there have to be another person to continue. So if this have to be a platform that will also unite and also leverage on the importance of that togetherness and oneness, I think it is something that we should all endure, or more or less encourage. So all being the same, I say kudos to the organizers for this huge investment, because it's not easy flying all these artists to for a maiden event. We all know what will go through, what they will go through, what will go in, but they are able to find their way out and also trying to even satisfy these artists. Because most of the times organizers, some of the performance in Pono, they will be able to make it to the maiden event. But this one, you can see the readiness and the excitement from the side of the musicians. You just see some of the videos that we chance on, the kind of smart, excitement that they find themselves in. And I think it is something that we need to more or less encourage.
No, I like it.
Basically, the mechanic, they should go there, do their best. To all the performance, we are waiting to also be trained, because we couldn't get the opportunity to be there. But hopefully, me sure say next year the Covidos one I'll also be there and also bring you more updates on Ghana Music Awards UK. I don't many without.
No. Who's going to that?
I be Rastaman there every time. Currency every time.
Why he thinks you can't do that?
For him, not that he think I can't do it. I have proven severally. Say I have the potential to do that, but it's just a matter of, getting the right, medium or maybe the platforms to more or less bring forth the best in me. So I don't need to, make him that play with my effort.
Alodia Promotions, Ken Alodia, Esrao, Abidjusvan, Nations Blogger.
Yes, sir.
Next year, please, let's do this. Young blogging. It's working. Okay. All right. They are all done with their expectations and anticipations. And what about you? What do you think, or how do you think the program is going to go? Shatawale is performing, and I like the fact that Kobe just want to raise a submission on the old artists and the new bees, that kind of thing. I'm saying Yogi Dogi. It's not going to be easy over there. It's going to be fireworks, because Yogi Dogi himself is on a fire.
Performing, Nana Kwame is performing, Prior is also performing. So these guys, PCS, as well as some other guys from the UK. Chaskala is also performing.
The great,
the great Chaskala.
Sometimes
the great Chaskala is also performing. Ghana's Michael Jackson.
I feel like is this going to be the last?
The last what?
Ghana Music Awards a year now.
Why?
Because the kind of artist name, the spice or the account.
Of course, you see this. Like I said earlier, this is an award scheme that has proven that they want to connect both the bass industry and the industry that they are building in the UK. So when you check the blend of artists, you realize that it is not only the concentration is not only about maybe the people in Ghana or only the people in UK.
Okay.
They have all these, because Yogi Dogi is not in Ghana. It's not now based in Ghana. But they found a way to still make him part of the scheme, still have that kind of connection with the industry, because all these people have paid the dues. If you want to even know who Yogi Dogi is, go to the Hip Life Days and you understand who he is. The kind of efforts that all of them with his peers, Sammy and all these guys have put into the industry. You understand?
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. Now, if I say share the nominations, it's maybe you can't want some to be you're pointing. You think that this person is going to win or going to take that award. First, let's start with the Highlife song of the year. Highlife Song of the Year. And this place now, I mean this category, I have episode featuring Kwabena Atia, Highlife, rendition. Okay, sorry. Adina, Adidede, Daddy Lumba. Ofona edi asem fun.
Ofona edi asem fun.
Ofona edi asem fun. Okay, Kofi Kenata, have mercy. Kwabena himself again. Afraid to lose you. Kwesi Ata Adom, Akwabua featuring Kwabena, my darling. Kitty, Champagne, and of course DJ Breeze and featuring Kwesi Ata, Mugiz, Stoneboy, Black Sharif, and then Small God outside Abonti, and finally Gambo featuring Keche Settle. This is the nominees and Highlife Song of the Year. Roland, Yantubet, who do you think is going for?
For Highlife Song, I think there is a huge contention between Daddy Lumba and Episode.
Daddy Lumba and Episode.
An episode, yes. I am taping any of these two to pick up on the night because in terms of public appeal, in terms of what these songs have done, yes, that not to say the others didn't, but but when you check that of that Lumba often for the background of that song and how it was received, and when you check these two people's popularity in the other jurisdiction, that is the UK, Daddy Lumba I think has more popularity in the UK than Episode. But then in the Ghanaian music industry, that is on like here in Ghana, Episode's Atia was able to do wonders even in other awards, came to the extent that it even won him awards. So in that contention, if he has that kind of leverage, then obviously that is what he is taking into the competition. But with Daddy Lumba has a strong fan base, strong reception in Ghana, as well as that of in the UK. So if you ask me, well, I would say to me the competition is between Episode and Daddy Lumba.
Okay, all right, thank you. Chamo.
But
this category, what you want to
for
Highlife Song of the Year.
Well, I think the more two people who are likely to win, or the first two, I will also go for that Lumba and Episode. I think they are the likely candidates to win. So when you look at what Lumba did last year, the song of did something, it really went well, like because of and again because of the beef undertone between that Lumba and Great Ample. I think it pushed the song to even another height. I mean, that Lumba is that Lumba. What can you say? He's the one of the
he's
best,
the dad.
Yes, that you can get in the system. So I think I will not be surprised if that Lumba takes it, but don't underrate Atia coming from Episode. Anything can happen.
Okay, all right. So you move on to the next the next category. That is the best collaboration of the year, and with that one is FBS featuring Mr. Drew and Omo name it that one Joe. Sarkodia featuring Black Sharif, Countryside. Episode featuring Kwabena Atia, Highlife, Rendition. Amerado featuring Last Mate, that is Grace. And we have Frank Naro featuring Famille, Combe. Sarkodia again featuring Ken Promise, Labadi. DJ Breezy featuring Kwesiata, Mugi, Stoneboy, Black Sharif, and Small God. Outside, that is a Bonting. DJ Varoski featuring Kiddy, and of course, Kamido, Body. Okay, and the final one, Fra.
The band Fra.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
the band.
the
Okay,
band
Fra. Okay, the band Fra featuring Nanaya Ofori Ata 1000. You did feel the vibe.
Yeah, they feel the vibe, but they feel the Bible. That's the song.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see. Oh no, Colleges one. Yeah. The best collaboration. Who do you think?
Okay, with the best collaboration, I think I'll go for Sarkodia featuring Black Sharif.
Sarkodia featuring Black Sharif.
Yes, I think that song too did amazing, and I also go for DJ Breezy. I think that Johnson so fly
On it.
I think
Abontino.
Yeah, Abontino too was really massive. So with that one, personally, I'll go for. I think I'll go for the countryside because of how the angle per which the song was directed to, and it was at that time it was a song that everybody was talking about it, everybody was jamming to. So I won't be surprised if I see Sarkodie win that one. I think with the Highlife I couldn't get the opportunity to chip it, so I'll also go for Atian. Atian was one heavy banger that also took us by surprise. I know people will say that the Nuba owns to can also stand in terms of winning. But with this one, this is a vote matter, and I'm sure episode 2 has kind of huge numbers out there, or maybe if they are not even out there, those in Ghana to can also do the justice for him to win that guy.
Okay, all right, thank you very much. You move on to Hip Live Hip Hop Artist of the Year. Hip Live Hip Hop Artist of the Year. First, we have Black Sherif, Sarkodie, Medical. We have Amarado, DJ Azonto himself, and of course, Last Made. Roland, quick one. This category.
Hip Life Hip Hop Artist of the Year. In the year under review, it is between two people, Sarkodie or Black Sherif.
Okay.
Yes, when you look at the reception between these two people, yes, Amarado and Last Made, DJ Azonto, all of them had hit songs in the year under review. But when you check in terms of public appeal, and you see, this is not only centered in Ghana.
Okay.
The person might be very popular in Ghana. The song might be very popular in Ghana. But when you go to the UK too, the person needs to get some level of attention there, which would also help the people in the UK to also vote for him. Unfortunately, the likes of Amarado, Azonto, and all that, all these guys have huge popularity here in Ghana. So if you are even to predict the balance in terms of which people are going to vote for him, you realize that most people would vote for him, who would vote for him would be in Ghana or find themselves in Ghana. Yes, they may have some bits and pieces of people who would vote for them in the UK. But then, compared to that of Sarkodie, compared to that of Black Sherif, who not only about their songs banging there, but have also touched base with the people in terms of performances and playing shows. These people have lots of leverage over the others. So it is between Sarkodie and Black Sherif.
Okay, all right. Highlife Artist of the Year. Highlife Artist of the Year. We have Adina, Kofi Kinata, Kidi Akwabwa, and of course Kwabna. Highlife Artist of the Year. Adina, Kofi Kinata, Kidi Akwabwa, and Kwabna.
Yeah, this is a difficult one for me, but I think it should be between this time around. I think I would choose 3 people. Episode Kofi Kinata and Akwabwa.
No, we episode name Highlife Artist
of the Year.
Yeah, Artist of the Year. That is Adina, Kofi Kinata, Kidi Akwabwa, and Kwabna.
Okay, then straight away I'll go for Akwabwa and Kofi Kinata. Yes, I think the year under review, they are more out there as compared to Kwabna, Adina, and they have also done their bits. I'm not saying that they are not doing anything, but I think I've heard more from Kofi Kinata and Akwabwa as compared to Kwabna, Kidi, and Adina. Kidi went off based on the rumor that he was sick, and I think he just came back, so his impact wasn't that huge in our industry. So I will take Kidi out, and then Adina too. Yes, I think after 1 or 2, I think only one song that I've heard coming from her this year. So I've not seen much from her as well. But Kofi Kinata, he's in our space. He's dropping songs and at the same time doing some performances here and there. So I'll go for Kofi Kinata or Akwabwa. Akwabwa is the guy, I mean, when it comes to Highlife. Yeah, so he's also in there.
Okay, all right. Because we want to move on to the next topic, let's do 2 final nominations and Hip Live Hip Hop Song of the Year. Hip Live Hip Hop Song of the Year. That's what I want to do with Hip Live Hip Hop Song of the Year. And I have Last Made, Friday Night, Medical with Scarface, Amarado featuring Last Made, that is Grace, and then Kweku Flick, Iwiase, Malcolm Nuna, Benzo, DJ Azonto, Fanny Form, Black Sherif, Soldier, Sarkodie featuring Black Sherif, Countryside, YP featuring Yao Talk, Kwacha, Kimilist, Pressure, and of course Skyface SDW featuring O'Kenneth, Reggie, Bees Trap, KOTM, Kweku DMC, and J Bad, Obahima. Okay, just one.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, here we hip life, hip hop.
I think with hip life, hip hop song, I will go for DJ Azonto and Sarkodie 2 and Black Sheriff.
Okay.
I think these. I mean, I'm not saying the remaining. I mean, nominees on this category didn't work enough. I think they did their best to prove themselves.
Yeah.
But year under review, I think these three, I mean, nominees have worked harder than the remaining ones.
Okay.
And I won't be surprised if Black Hole or maybe DJ Azonto win this category.
Okay, all right. We a bit controversial. So Roland, you take this one. Best rapper of the year. Best rapper of the year. I have Medical with Scarface, Strongman with Goated, and Sarkodie featuring Black Sheriff, Countryside, Lyrical Joe, Enoch Baroni featuring Amrado, The Finish Line, Amrado again, Ubiabwa. Yes, these are the 6 nominees in this category. Who do you say it's going for before we move on to the major one?
Well, best rapper of the year, I tip Amrado Biabwa and Medical Scarface.
Okay.
If you ask me, these 2 records have very good lyrical dexterity as well as flow in there. Content wise, they both have. That is not to say the rest don't. The rest do, but in my opinion, these 2 ones stand tall. And it wasn't surprising that even in the recent VGMAs, Amrado walked home with the best rap performance. So if we are to talk about the year under review, and with the category definition, this is best rapper.
Yeah.
Then it means it transcends from even only the song that has been mentioned to other songs as well, or it's a compilation of the person's works in the year under review. If it is, then obviously I would give to Amrado or Medical.
Okay, with this final one, that is the artist of the year. That happens to be the major award scheme. We know. I think everyone is going to just have a single minute to just choose one and reason why you think he or she is going to win. Artist of the year, we have just a single lady competing with 5 strong gurus, which we have Pace Esther being in the gospel fraternity, Black Sheriff, Stoneboy, Sarkodie, Can Promise, and Charles Ni Ama Mensa Shatta Wale. Chabo.
Yeah.
This time around, so no, farmer gospel artist because
I think
at this time, last time, no, Black Sheriff Chimo being such
I think the top contenders are the first 3: the Black Sheriff, PCS Star, and Stoneboy.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I think the year under review, they have done a lot. They are in our faces doing their best, going for shows, performing all over the world and all that. I mean, and their songs are also banging. At least 3 of them, they are in our faces all the time. So I think that 3 of them, they stand a better chance of winning. But if I have to reduce it, then I'll drop Stoneboy, and then it will be PCS Star and Black Sheriff again. They were the top 2 in the
Ghana Music.
Ghana Music Awards.
That is a Vodafone.
So Vodafone Ghana Music Awards. They were the top 2, and I think they are still the top 2 in this case. And anything can happen this time around. PCS Esther may take it. Why am I saying that? She's been there performing. I think more than Black Sheriff has been there, and now I think she has touched base with the fans there. So she may get more vote than Black Sheriff there. Other people, anything can happen. But for UK, I think PCS Star will have more influence this time around. So I will not be surprised if she wins it. But the contention is between PCS Star and Black Sheriff.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much, Chamo, on this final. Let's move on to Roland. Artist of the year. Which one would you go in for?
Well, artist of the year is between Black Sheriff, PCS Star. Well, this particular category is a very tight one, if you ask me, because PACS are not just finished a show not long ago in Dominion Center. You understand, and that to me has given her some form of leverage. Stoneboy has also toured, as well as Black Sheriff, but somebody that I am looking at disrupting or causing havoc in this whole voting pattern is Shatawale. Yes, you can't take that his influence for granted, because he might not be fully active in other schemes here in Ghana though, but in terms of the fact that okay, the anticipation about him is high. It's been a while he went into the UK, and this time people are going to see him and all that can ginger some people to cause havoc in terms of the voting pattern. So if you ask me, I think yes, I also agree with Chemo when he says PACS Star is a very huge contender. I would say PACS Star, Shatta, and Black Sheriff.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Roland. Let's move on to Cop just a minute.
Yeah, I think I will go for Black Sheriff, PAC, and Shatawale.
Okay.
Yes, the reason why I added Shatawale, I know he hasn't been on bigger schemes in Ghana, that of VGM. Year under review, I think he has worked harder. That makes him qualify for this category. Coming up with one of the best reggae dancehall albums, and also being consistent with some local shows, and also making appearances on some scenes. I think that one will equally make him stand a chance. And with that, I won't also dispute the fact that PAC or maybe Lago, these two acts having to work hard. I know they've proven their belt with other gigs and so on. But let's also consider that of the voting. What will go in favor for Shatawale, I think, when it comes to the voting aspect, is that he has been missing on this platform for huge years, from even that of from the organizers' opinion that they've tried severally to get him come or maybe perform, or maybe come perform on this kind of festival, but anytime he finds reasons to more or less exempt himself. So this one will call for more anticipation from people in the UK, especially those people who have been grieving high to see Shatawale perform. So I think the fan base there will do justice for him to make him win this kind of category.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much, Kobe, Josvan, Chamo, and of course Roland, for this very, very brief conversation about the Tabia Ghana Music Awards UK happening tomorrow. If you are still in London and if you want to have a good night, a good experience, the place is just Ghana Music Awards UK. Just go there and have quality time. The comment section is also reserved for you. Please do well to comment and who you think is winning the ultimate award, that is the Artist of the Year. They've said yes. What is yours? And then drop it at the comment section. Now let's move straight to Lagos, Nigeria, where I feel there is something good coming, and a lot of them are embracing. People are very, very happy. Why? Because the governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, I think I mentioned the name right. He just put to Twitter, that is X, and then said that I am thrilled to announce that groundbreaking for 100 million African Film City project in Epe, Lagos State will begin in the coming weeks. The goal is to further empower our creative talents, and we are doubting our financial and training support. This means more opportunities for skills development in modern film making and an increased grant for short stories, elevating the creative industry in our goal. It's our goal. I had the pleasure of sharing this exciting news at the 12th AFRIF press briefing, surrounded by industry veterans, movie producers, and Nollywood stars. Together, we are committed to showcasing our original local content to the world. It was also an honor to have the U.S. Consul General, Mr. Will Stevens, join us. We are seizing this African moment to play our role in aiding Nollywood growth. Let's collaborate and tell our stories to the world. Together, we will put Lagos and Nigeria on the global filmmaking map. Chabo,
Yeah, very much.
this sounds like a good news, not for just Nigerians, but in Africa.
Oh yes, of course, it's a good news. That I'm not and I'm not surprised.
Okay.
Why am I not surprised? I mean, if you are doing well, you attract a lot of people who want to invest in you. So I think they have attracted a lot of investors who wants to invest in Nigerian movie industry. So it's not so surprising. So what we need to do as people is that we let it happen. Like we should do in our own capacity to make it happen, because you can't trust politicians that much. The politicians they have promised several times and it never happens. But in this case, I think there's a private organization in there. So as for private individuals, they will not let their money go waste. They will do their best to make sure that it comes alive so that they can make their money back.
Yeah.
$100 million is not a small money.
No, it's not a joke. It's not a small money.
So why am I optimistic that this time around maybe they can pull it off is because of the private entity in there. For government organization, I don't trust them. They can wake up one day and say that they are no more interested. But private entities will make sure that it will finish so that they can make their money back. So this is a good news. But why are they the one getting it? Is simple. It's because they are doing well.
Yeah.
Those people who are putting their money in there are not putting it in there because they want to support the Nigerian
country.
film industry. No, they also want to make money from the Nigerian film industry. So it's a win-win for those who are practicing it. I mean, the creatives, the people who are in the Nigerian film industry, and at the same time, the people who are coming with their money to support, they will also win, because this is a huge investment, and they will get a lot of money doing that. So I think if you want to attract huge investment like this, do your best. Let your industry be attractive. People will come around with their money. In fact, sometimes they will even beg you to take the money because they also want interest from whatever money that they push in there. So it's a good news for Nigerian entertainment, and it's a good news for Africa as a whole.
Yeah.
Because if Nigerian film industry is growing, I have no doubt that some Ghanaians or other
some
African
features
countries
definitely
will also have opportunity to work there, and it's money for us all. So good news. It's a good news.
All right, it's a good news. That is the last words from Chamo. Let's move on to Kobe Josman, since he's already in the picture. So Kobe, how do you see this whole project?
I think it's a very brilliant move. I mean, one way that we can grow our business is private government and partnership, and that is one thing that in Ghana here we lack. I mean, we always want to focus everything on the private individuals. But let me tell you, if the private individuals make the right investment and the government can't, or maybe collaborate with them to bring forth some good policies that will make every investment, I mean, be beneficiary, or maybe they getting returns out of that investment. I'm sure at the end of the day, nobody will be willing to make that investment. So as we look forward for a partnership deal that will also grow the industry, we should also, I mean, also look forward to have better policies, I mean, initiatives that will also, I mean, leverage or maybe create the conducive environment that will make this, I mean, movie industry people also operate and also benefit from whatever that thing. And I think that side too can also amplify, I mean, tourism aspect that we'll be talking about, because there's so many ways that we can use movies to also throw more light of these our tourist scenes. Imagine you shooting a movie at one of the best tourist scenes in Ghana or maybe in Nigeria. I mean, after people watching it and they loving it, they will also understand, the foreign people also understand Africa in a different direction or dynamics. Because always those people think that when you talk of Africa, Africa is a forest, Africa is a place that no one is, I mean,
It's a place for supposed for the animals.
Yes, let's put it in that way. Maybe like nobody will wish or want to come, but I believe we have better places or better scenes in Africa that if the world should also throw or talk about it, they talking about it will also, I mean, add more value to the people of Africa. And going to Nigeria over the years have proven beyond belt that they can do it. And right now, Africa has been the ish. And talking of the movie industry in Africa, we can never exempt Nigerians from it.
Yeah.
When it comes to production, characters, everything when it comes to movie, they always want to portray it and do it better. So it's positive for us too. And I believe people from Ghana who have been benefiting from this, I mean, offers from Ghana will more or less also enjoy from it, and it will also motivate the others to also work hard. If a colleague is working hard to appear or to get a slot there, why don't I also push harder so that I can also benefit from it? And it's all gonna benefit we all as Africans. Yes.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much, Kobe Joseph. Let's move straight to Roland Amate. Bra, what do you want to say? What do you think?
Well, it's a fantastic news. Of course, if there is some level of investment coming into any industry, of course this is good news. However, this is not the first time we are hearing investors coming into certain industries, especially the entertainment industry. Across Africa, we have ways of embezzling certain funds that sometimes it becomes sad. This is not the first time we are hearing certain partnership from elsewhere entering into certain industries.
Yeah.
Yes, they will go to Nigeria because now, as it stands, they've proven themselves that when you invest, at least you are going to get something out of it.
Yeah.
Which is why the investors would want to go there. So as Africans or as other African countries, it is up to us to learn what these people are doing right in order to attract and not be self-entitled. I know some people come, hey, tomorrow when this particular investment flourishes, some people from other countries, especially in Ghana, will go there with their self-entitlement quote that we are all Africans and that the film city belongs to Africa. So we also want to benefit without thinking business. And if they are not allowed to into certain places, they will come and cry of sabotage. Let's not be self-entitled. Let's try and also emulate what these people are doing right, so we can equally attract certain level of investment into our country. Because sometimes you see, okay, Boom Play Africa is coming, they go and settle in Nigeria. Apple Music is coming, they go and build their office here and there. It is not just because it is an African country and that is where they want to settle. No, it is because it makes business sense for them.
Yeah.
If they have this level of investment going into their film industry, then it means that the people have seen some level of business, how do we call it, advantage there, which is what they want to milk.
Yeah.
It is not just about helping the Nigerian music industry. No. If it has to, if it was charity, they have so many levels, yes, of doing charity. It is not charity to the industry. This is business. So the earlier we see this as business, the better for all of us. Let's also emulate the things that they are doing right. Go on your screens and you see top-notch productions that they are doing, top-notch things that they are doing. In fact, the structures that will make them recoup whatever investments that they are doing is what they are very particular about. It is not about nyame beye or let's hope and pray. No. In fact, one of the biggest record labels or management firms or music entities in Nigeria, that is the Maven Records, do not have their source of funding even in Nigeria. You understand? So it means that they've been able to put correct structures there to attract some level of investors even from outside, for them not to be scared that, even if I'm investing in Mavens, I'm going to lose. Of course, if they are investing in Mavens now, they know their structures are right. They are going to even break even or even get their money back. There's some form of advantage that they will get. So this is good news, and because it is private public partnership, I am just praying that the government side of this whole partnership will not be seditious. Because if they become seditious, you see this 100 million, it can go in 1 week. It can go in just a week. Let's try as a people to make some of these investments see daylight. See daylight. They will publicize what happens first. They will publicize it like this.
Make it look.
Take all the accolades because that is what the investors would need from the initial stage. But when it gets to where the real job is supposed to happen, that is when you see, okay, this person has embezzled this amount of funds. This person can explain the money that was given to him or her to run certain projects. Oh, they were supposed to go and build so and so at this place. So the person is not available. The contractor is nowhere to be found. They start project and in the middle it comes to a halt. Let's not get these news as a people. But if we are able to see, let some of these investments see daylight, it will attract more people to not only go to Nigeria, but in other African countries as well. Should we do our things right?
Okay, all right. Thank you very much, Roland Amate, Chamo, and of course, Kobe Josvan on this very topic. We want to move on to the next topic, but then the comment section, this one too is also very important. Let's just drop the comment and what you think about this whole African Film City project in Epe, where the governor of the Lagos state brought it out, and it's a very good news for my brothers and sisters in Nigeria and of course Africa as a whole. Now, there's one thing that I've realized, that when you go for comedy shows, if it is Lexis or TQ to be mute production, definitely you are going to see the faces like Obi and Ponsa, General Intatia, Clemento Suarez, DKB himself, MC Okukobioko, MC Shegela Bobo, PJ, Jacinta, Ojo, you know, and the rest. Chabu, last 2 weeks, Saturday, we went for the campaign message by Lexi the Comic, Too Cute to Be Mute production, and I went there myself. I saw most of the fellow comedians in it, and it was so marvelous that the support, the love that people were just showing on that day was massive. Now, Thunder Gospels, I see that comedians in this country are united than musicians. Do you agree, or you agree?
Well, it's an interesting question, but I think we should go beyond just the question as in whether they are united or not. Yes, on the face of it, I think it looks like they are united. So I can't argue about that one. I agree, but I don't see any benefit of being united. What is it? So they are united into what?
So they are progressing.
Well, I have a different thing to say about that.
Okay, sure.
I don't see the unity and the progress. How will you define them progressing?
Okay, the shows that they've played, more of them has been successful. Like 80 or 85%, I can say, it's been fully successful. And someone will just buy a ticket because he knows that Obi and Ponsa is going to be on, even though the show is Lexi the Comics show.
Okay.
And it feels like when he does it, one goes to support, it makes a lot of people come.
Okay.
That is progress in the entertainment industry, as comedy entertainment industry in Ghana.
Well, Berma, I have my doubt about that thing.
Okay, sure.
Why am I saying that? It's simple. They are competing indirectly because they are all comedians. They want people to come for their shows. So I think that when Obi is having his show and then you see Lexi there, Lexi is having his show, you see Obi there. Okay, they are all comedians. They are giving me the same content. Do you think me as a consumer, I will not think about if Lexi show Obi will come there, why should I pay and go and see Obi alone? or if OB show Lexi will come, why should I pay to see them? Like it will be the same thing. This one is coming, and both of them are comedians. They are coming to give me the comedy, and then another show, both of them will appear again and give me the same thing. Why should I pay for both?
No, it's because the message they are going to pass is different. It's just like seeing Shatawale or Sarkodie or any other person on stage. You know that okay, Sarkodie is doing Rapaholic. The question you are how you are putting it is going to be like, then Sarkodie did Rapaholic last year. Why do I have to go for Sarkodie's Rapaholic this year?
No, what I'm saying is you were saying that Sarkodie did Rapaholic. Shatawale went there, so I saw both of them. Shatawale is doing Freedom Week. Sarkodie will come there. I saw both of them. Okay, now Sarkodie is doing Rapaholic again. What is the reason for me to go there if I love Shatawale? Why? And if I love Sarkodie, and then Sarkodie will do it, and then I'm there, what will be the reason for me to go to Shatawale show if the same Sarkodie will go there, but I've enjoyed Sarkodie in his Rapaholic?
Maybe Sarkodie, what he did on the Rapaholic day is going to be different from what he's going to do on Shatawale day.
Maybe now that we are talking, okay, fine. But the point is that I love the artist and I've seen the artist. So what again? I'm not trying to say that you can't feature other comedians or other artists when you are doing program. But my thing is that is not what brings progress. It's two different things altogether. I mean, the best of it is that you are just trying to pretend that you are not even competing. But it's a competition. Because the number of people who attend Sarkodie show may not be the same as the number of people who attend Shatawale show.
Definitely.
Yeah, so what is it about the progress? I think what will bring progress to the industry is that you do your best, get more interested in whatever you are doing, and then they will come. It's not about somebody coming before people will come to your show. That is not progress. If I'm having a show, if Lexi is having a show, and the only way for him to get higher numbers is OB will appear. So the day that OB can't appear, what happens to Lexi?
That is why he will definitely bring OB.
So
I'm not saying they are not good, but I'm just saying that everybody has gotten his or her favorite. So me like this, I can be like, oh, Lexi is doing show, but here Lexi, I'm tired. But if I should see on the flyer that OB is on it, he's my favorite, then I have to pay.
So the day that OB can't go, what happens to Lexi? If you are talking about progress, what happens to Lexi? Because he can't attract more people on his own. So anytime that the one who will bring you more people are no more there, what happens to you? So if you call that a progress, that's where I have an issue.
Okay.
I'm not saying that you can't bring somebody on or you can't unite to do something. The point I'm making is that anytime that you are uniting or you are bringing somebody on, then you have to see the impact that you get on that particular show.
Okay.
But that's not the progress. I can collaborate with you so that we make money together. But that's not the progress. The progress is that I can do my show, make more money. You can do your show, make more money. Let's come together and double the amount. If us coming together will not double our money, it's not progress for me. But we are still united. That's where my argument is. I'm not saying that it's not good to unite, but I don't see
the
unity and the progress we are talking about. It's better to collaborate with others if you think that they will give an extra for you to make money. But doing that all the time is not progress of the industry. My point is that you have to be on your own first before you call others to join you in a way that you will make extra.
Okay.
So I for them uniting, I mean, I can't go against it because we all saw all of them coming for the show. Fine. But I don't think that's what brought the people there. Lexi was the man. The production team did a good job, did a lot of publicity, attracted a lot of people to come there. That's why we went there. Not for me, not because of the other. It's because of Lexi that I went there. And I think we will get more people going there because of legs, but not the others. So the problem here is that there will be a weaker comedian who will want to use Lexi or OB to get more people, and it will not work out. Especially if OB decide that, oh, I'm not feeling well, this one I can't go. Then when it was your time, I came and it's my time, you don't want to come or come in. I don't think that's the way to go. The way to go is that they should strive, do their best, and attract more people. That's better than just seemingly united progress that we are preaching.
Okay, all right. Let's move to Kobe Josvan. Into also side of it.
Okay. I think the unity here goes beyond what we are thinking about.
Okay.
Yes. I will agree partly with what Chemo said. I believe if I have to work with someone, it all boils up to the kind of impact that I will get. Why will you think say Leslie will always do a comedy show and bring Obi and Ponsa? Because he have the capability that will make him also compete in that direction.
Yeah.
Why won't Leslie bring an unknown comedian who is not known anywhere that people don't know?
There is unknown.
Yeah, like someone who is not having the spotlight. I mean, it's not all that good as you think. But rather we also have the mentality to say it's because comedians are united, so let me bring such a person on board. No. If I have to work with you now, yes, people outside the gig or outside the box might think that we are united, we are working. But I'm working with you because at the end of the day, a certain value that I'm looking for, I will achieve it.
Yeah.
So me working with you, meaning say at the end of the day, if I should be a penal, I will get it from Berryman.
Yeah.
But someone outside them might think so we are too united, we are working. It is not about unity here. It is about what you can bring on board. So I believe these people are collaborating and working as we think they are united is because they have what it takes for them to work together and achieve whatever investment that they have to make in.
Yeah.
And over the years, these comedians have proven themselves, say that they can do it, and they've done it severally. But we know comedians who are behind the scenes that people don't know them, that they are also trying their possible best. Those people also will cry out loud, say there is no unity in this comedy scenes or comedy space
because they are not being
finished.
Yes,
because they are not benefiting now. There was a time comedians were crying, so the media wasn't supporting them. It's not that the media wasn't supporting them. The answer is at that time that they were crying that the media wasn't supporting them, they have no package that will make the media believe in them and make them convinced at this moment we can give you our space.
Yeah.
So if you want people to support you, prove to them say this is the reason why we need to support you.
Yeah.
Why would you think say people will follow me or and ignore the others? Because I have to prove to them say this is what I can do. So it is what I am doing, and it is me proving the world say I have this capability that will make the world will also understand in me like my potential and also support what I'm doing. But if we have to make it seem say it is support and the event support be because everybody needs support. Whatever that you are doing, you need support. Someone also needs support. But why do you think we have to consider A and ignore B? There have to be opportunity cost. A certain value needs to be forgone to achieve certain things. So if we have to consider Vena over other water, it's because Vena has the potential that other water is not having. So basically, I think that's what will boss up to this unity and this conversation. Yeah.
Okay, all right, thank you. That is Kobe Josvan. Let's move straight to Roland Amate, and he's been following the production for a while now. That is a comedy production. He's everywhere. It's bruh. Do we have or do we see the unity in there, or you also object to it?
But who says musicians are not united? Musicians are united. What shows musicians are also not united? If you doubt musicians, if you doubt musicians are united, from now I will entreat you from next week going. The Ghana Music Awards UK that we just discussed, is it not musicians that are performing? In fact, his definition for the unity is the fact that if one musician is doing something, like one comedian is doing something, you see most of them there. That is his definition for unity. Of course, Tabia Music Awards UK, all the musicians are there, aren't they there?
Not all of them.
You can't, and in at Leslie's show, it wasn't every comedian that was there. So if you want to use that definition, then everybody is united. Because as far as I'm concerned, when Mr. Drew was doing his show, his Sele concert last year, Stonebwoy was there. I think whoself. So many of these big artists. Yes, Sarkodie SF was there. So what shows they are not united? If they are not united, Black Sheriff was doing the show. Wasn't Sarkodie there? Check the number of artists that graced the show. Shatawale's Freedom Wave concert with Medical last year. When Nishe was there, Kinata flew all the way from Takrady to Accra to come and perform.
Even the young boy, photocopy.
Everybody was there. So what shows the musicians are also not united? Because whichever musicians who does his show, he has other musicians in the same space who comes to support him. So if it is about that, then of course all the industry, everybody is united. You know that the only difference is that I wish he would elaborate his definition for the unity. That is where we can have a good conversation.
We can assume that his definition
is the fact that when one is having a show, you see all of them there. See,
or at least,
or if one has a project, you see the others also posting, commenting. See, Black Sheriff won Best International Flow at the just ended BET Hip Hop Awards. Sarkodie congratulated him. Stonebwoy congratulated him. Medical congratulated him. Shatawale congratulated him. In fact, go on all these top industry timelines, and all these guys are congratulating Black. If it is in that sense, then the musicians are also united. The musicians are also united. Yes, you may talk about one of these two squabbles, like you were saying, Omukundebia. And who told you that these comedians don't also have their own misunderstanding?
No, you don't hear it.
What's it?
We don't hear it.
It is you who don't follow it. Go and check the relationship between David Oscar and DKB. You understand? Augustine Dennis and DKB. Go and check.
No, I get it.
You know where these factions come to play. On Jacinta's show, go and check her lineup. Go and check Leslie the Comics lineup. When Jerry Ashinyo did his show some few weeks ago, go and check his lineup. If it is in that sense, if you want to use that as a yardstick that they are not united, then no industry is united. If you want to also base it on the fact that they are united, then all industry is united, obviously.
Okay.
So he should come clean and give his definition for the unity. Let me say a big shout out to the maestro of sports in Ghana. That's Brian Yawadom, aka Ohaibofo. He is the only sports presenter with $1 million in his account. If you want to see, call him at 8:05 p.m. on the dot. You will see.
Okay, on the dot. That's important. On the dot.
All right, so Ohaibofo is in the building. Ohaibofo, papa. Charlie, shout outs to you wherever you find yourself. Move on to your final topic. But then with this one, I see that comedians in Ghana, comedians in this country are united than musicians. You agree? This is a question Thunder Gospels is throwing over for us all. So be a part of the conversation and drop your comment section, and let's move on and on. Sammy Flex TV, we have a lot for you. Our last and final topic. Honorable Kennedy Japan. Sisiano, Chabo, Ocean flag bearer or contestant. Do you see the future? Say to me.
Oh yeah. He's really serious, and the way things are going, I think he has a chance. He has a chance. I mean, he has proven himself, and he is coming from an angle that is not so traditional in Ghana politics. Ghanaian. A typical Ghanaian politician will not talk like that. So people are like, hey, Charlie, it looks like this is different. The guy is coming with different energy.
Okay.
And he's also not part of the government now. I think he has no position. Okay. So I think, and his message is interesting too. some people.
Yeah.
So he's a strong contender. Just that I still think that in their race, Baumia will be slightly ahead of him. But I mean, politics is politics. Anything can happen.
Okay, anything can happen. Why, or someone will ask, why are we going to talk about Kennedy Japan or Honorable Kennedy Japan? Yes, he's made mention that the tourism minister, Ibrahim Mohammed Awal, happens to be a myopic. Why is he saying that? At the point where he came out and was like, funerals are going to serve as tourists, tourism in this country. And on the end of the day, anyone want to say, after saying that, he had people applauding him. Oh, crack, 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 crack. Chabo. Yeah, boss, mama say, crack, 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 crack. Hey, yeah, tourism.
I want to born the man.
Oh, I mean, there were people over there. They were like.
Now, I'm more boss and come home and some.
Okay, so this is what we are going to discuss today. But then, I mean, right now, there is a video to watch. Let's go watch the video. When we come back, definitely we'll enter into it proper. Hello.
Tourism says the funeral.
He's a myopic thinker. How can you tell us who the funeral buses and men with big brains?
Minister of Tourism says when you have a funeral, they'll
he's a myopic thinker. How can you tell us who the funeral buses and they will sell so buru and people were clapping? I said, Jesus Christ, what a country we live in. My tourism ideas, you have no idea.
Share them with us. We want you to tell us. But tourism.
Let me tell you.
Let's take it sector by
Ghana.
Yes.
These young men and women that have gathered here, some of them don't even know that Ghana is the center of the world. Ghana is the center of the world.
That's right.
The latitude 0 degrees and longitude 0 degrees.
Honorable, his final say, and this happened between him and, of course, the biggest man, Bolare. Roland, let's start with you.
Well, can you blame him? You can't blame him that much. Of course, I mean, you can't blame the Honorable for his utterance.
Yeah.
Because when you listen to some of the policies and the thinkings of the people that are supposed to give us certain visions as far as the nation is concerned, or the creative or tourism industry is concerned, when you look at some of the things they say and some of the policies they would want to bring in the space, you ask yourself, in which century are they living in? Are they abreast with whatever is going on? Like, are they up to speed or up to date with technological advancement or how the world is thinking lately? You ask yourself these questions, and sometimes if you are not cautious, you might throw in certain abusive words like what the Honorable is saying. Sometimes it is appalling. Me, for the funeral tourism that the Honorable Minister mentioned, I am one person that when he said the funeral tourism, I was happy about. But you see, the content or the context in which he would want to do that funeral or bring that funeral tourism to light is what gave him away to some of these shots. Yes, in other spaces, they have so many things in driving tourism. Some people, in some countries, it is even a food festival. In some countries, it is even a hunting festival. So obviously, funerals are also an integral part of culture, which you can use to sell. But how you sell it is what will determine whether you are serious or not. Because you can't tell me that, oh, you have water to sell, but you want to sell the water in your bedroom, so that if somebody comes to visit you, then the person will buy the water. I ask myself, how many people will come to your house to come and visit you? How many friends do you even have in your house that will come to your house to come and visit you? You see, whilst you can advertise this outside and get millions of people to buy, but you are telling me, oh, I want to put it in my, come and put it in my room, so that when people come to visit me, they will see I have mineral water. It's some of these thinkings are a cake, which is what the honorable friend say. Kennedy Japan would describe it as myopic. It's sad. It's appalling when you hear some of these policies. I think there are better ways for his policies or ideologies that he would want to bring there. Of course, now we can't even trust what people say with their mouth. He can have the best of ideas, the most brilliant ideas to boost this tourism conversation. But it all boils down to what he can do or he making sure it is being done. Because as far as we are concerned in this space, what didn't this present government and the past government promise this creative industry? They promised almost heaven and earth. But what are we seeing? Even amphitheater self that they even gave timeline. Timeline that nobody forced them to even give timeline. Nobody forced them. They themselves gave themselves timeline, and they weren't even able to meet one in Pune. So honorable Kennedy Japan there, you can't fault him for some of his utterances because the people that are supposed to put in some of these things are the ones that are giving themselves away to some of these violent shots to their quarters.
All right, thank you, Roland. Let's move to Kobe Josman, bruh. Just quick one. Some few minutes been wrap here.
All right. So with this funeral tourism, I think we had series of conversation about it and the way forward. I'll start from this on how do we even improve this whole thing. I mean, when you want to bring change, you start from the scratch. First of all, there's a lot of people in this country that doesn't even understand the essence of tourism in this country and how to even patronize in local tourism. So first of all, there have to be a change of mind, and it starts with education. Why will someone pick money and go and pay at maybe Kakum National Park and go there just to go have fun? I mean, there have to be something that will trigger the person, or there have to be a drive that will push the person to go there. So if indeed you want to make this whole tourism thing, then we have to consider some of these things that we need to work with. And also, we need to put better structures. We go to some of these tourism sites and even but you hear a minister also always talking about let's promote our tourism, let's promote our tourist sites. How do we do it? Yes. How do we do it, and how do we even achieve it? So you consider an investment too. Is there a government ready to make the right investment that will I mean help us achieve whatever that we are talking about? Right investment. And yes, and let me talk about the drive. How do we achieve some of these things? We can achieve it through festivals. Most of our festival portray some of the tourist scenes, or I mean our tourism activities. We can also partner with these festivals to drive or to push the drive and make people love it. These musicians too, our musician creative act. Why don't you also bring these people on board and as part of their music, career or music performances, inculcate some of these things, or maybe use their platform to educate and also push this agenda. And I believe if we are to do that, we will achieve the result that we are talking about. Bentesa, we will always be crying like this, just as Obi can to be a myopic and other things. Because Obi can say, a politician can say the two would kwa toilet. And also go see and so Mama you say no, we don't just vote for them, or we've not appointed them to just go there to always give an empty promises or maybe empty policies. But whatever that they want to accomplish or maybe fulfill, they should have a thorough research and education and understanding in it. If they don't have the idea, consult the right people and let them help you, just as other professions do. Then say always they will think they have their capabilities to solve all situations. Meanwhile, so they not a money idea. So let's go that direction. I think it will help us as a country.
All right, thank you very much, Kobe Josvan. Same way, Chamo, honestly, on submission on this one.
Yeah, but Berima, I think I will be brief on this. I think I can make it short. Here's the thing. I mean, first of all, myopic thinking. I mean, myopic is a medical condition. I mean, a person with a short-sightedness. Yeah. If you can't see far, then you have that condition called myopia. Yeah. Okay. So if somebody tells you that you have myopic thinking, what the person means is
you don't think far. You don't think far.
That's the real meaning of Kwajon Kanson's word. I can't think far. Yeah. So that's the meaning of myopic. And I'm not surprised that he will describe minister's proposal as myopic thinking, because it will not work, or even if it will work, it will not last. It will not pass even 1 year.
It will not yield any better results.
So if you are thinking like that, then you have to come again. Yes. And so I think Kennedy Japan is in the right place to say something like that. Just that I will also caution him to slow down a bit. I think his passion and energy coming, I know she. When he gets the opportunity, he can't do it, and people will use it against him. Yeah, that's true. There are certain things that you can't just say it when you are not in that position to make a decision, because and sometimes they are forced to do certain things that they have promised, and it will cost us more than even if they decided not to do it, but they will do it anyway because they have promised. And a good example will be our national health insurance scheme. At some point, I remember at a Mills said that he will come and do one-time fee, something.
Yeah, one-time premium.
And he nearly collapsed the whole thing. But he started it just that he for him, he put the aside and said, no, I think I got it wrong. And then they stopped it. They started that thing from Ashanti region. It didn't work. The same thing is happening to us now when you consider free SHS. Free SHS, as it is now, is really killing us. It's killing the economy. But I mean, for pride's sake and somebody's ambition, they won't stop. It will go on. So me, I will caution Kennedy Japan to slow down, but the energy that he's bringing, I think it's new, and we can try and see what he can do if he gets the opportunity.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much, Chemu, for this one. And a quick recap of what we did. Tabia Ghana Music Awards UK, proudly sponsored by Tabia, and let's say Alodia Promotions, of course, West Coast Entertainment. It is happening tomorrow, and it's going to be fun, super fun. We promise you that we are going to give you updates on whatever is going to go on there. So sit back and then stay connected to Sammy Flex TV. Brothers, do you have anything? What final words? Could be just one.
Okay. So
I say you have to check as well.
Oh, so the branch for our caswa.
This year, walk as well. Okay, nice one.
More caswa and its environs. I mean, more per generator.
Yeah, they are brem.
Yeah, they are bem. Veggie generator, papa.
Okay.
So from 5 kVA to even 3,000 per vessel to what? Oban so at times be a hobia. You know, na BBI fine. Sounds some befa konya we na mada obiase, especially my able men like you. I mean, you guys have been coaching me directly one way or the other, and I really appreciate it. Ya shasi nyane sanka mi sure sanka ya call Fapa.
What Tabia Ghana Music Awards UK. I mean, don't worry.
Yeah, but I'm also saying this to our wonderful, viewers. The name is Kobe Joseph. I'm a blogger, social influencer, a pundit, and a marketer. So I'm live on all the social media platforms. So please follow me on all social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Snapchat. The Kobe is KOBBY, and the Joseph is JOSVN. Please follow, share, and trust me, be part of the family, and we love this stuff. Bless us.
All right, so
what feeling?
The world coming. Jabo, you have a few words to say.
Yeah, I'm good.
You're okay. Roland, which are next Friday to know the
Today is Friday. The settings is still on. If you want to support the catfish movement, the number is on your screens. You can hit us up. We've already started in high anticipation for the Ghana Music Awards UK. So we will be streaming live on Sammy Flex TV. I mean, we will be watching the whole thing. So if you want to support us, we are very open. And those who are in Ghana, don't forget to patronize Shagzy. It is time to ride.
Okay, let's wish our Nigerian brothers and sisters good luck in their African Film City project in Epe, which is going to happen in some few weeks. And of course, we did the unity thing. If you think it is true, like what the man or the guy is saying, just comment at the comment section. Let's say thank you to Currency the Digital Rasta being our camera coverage personnel, to Richie the Finest Boy Flex being our producer and of course editor. My name MC Berima, happy to be your favorite MC's MC, and for all occasions, all programs apart from funerals, which I don't do because I'm in pet tourism. No, I don't do funerals.
Why don't you do funerals?
No, say Obia, say the field no, field no sooner one. Obia can just say me MC. But then MC no, me wedding, me hypes man. What you say?
So you don't do funerals?
I don't do funerals.
Let's go.
It's because I don't want to. I'm very emotional when it comes to. So you follow me on all the social media platforms. MC Berima, MCBERIMAH, MC Berima, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, so we have a beautiful weekend, and until then, Monday we'll come again with another exciting news.
But Sammy Flex Connect will be coming off, and from the UK.
From the UK, anything can happen. They should just watch out.
All right, so watch out. That draws us the curtain to today's episode. See you some other time. It is peace, and we are out.